Well, meantime, GOP lawmakers calling for action at the southern border and calling murder victim Rachel Morin's mother back to Capitol Hill to testify. Morin says no community is safe after her daughter was allegedly murdered by an undocumented migrant from El Salvador who was charged with attacking and killing her daughter last year in Maryland. Today, during testimony at the Homeland Security Committee hearing, NewsNation's Ali Bradley's exclusive reporting was quoted in reference to what Republicans say is a lack of border security.
And just yesterday, prominent border correspondent Ali Bradley reported exclusive ICE figures showing that since Biden-Harris administration ended Title 42 in May 23, the administration has only removed around 23% of all inadmissible aliens encountered.
Well, border correspondent Ali Bradley is live for us there in Del Rio, Texas. Ali, what more can you tell us?
Yeah, hey, Nichole, at today's hearing on Capitol Hill, Homeland Security Chairman Mark Green there slamming the Biden-Harris administration, saying that they didn't do enough to secure the border, blaming them for what he calls the worst border crisis in history, saying that their policies have led to a surge in crime, a surge in illegal immigration, and drugs flowing into the country as well. As you mentioned, Nichole, Rachel Morin's mother was called back to Capitol Hill to testify once again and share her heart-wrenching story. Take a listen.
If they had done the border protocols that were in place but was set aside of just a simple DNA swab, they would have known that he had a Interpol warrant for murder in his home country, and that's why he was fleeing to the United States. They say that the borders are safe. We live 1,800 miles away from the southern border. They're not safe.
Okay, so let's look at some of that data that Chairman Mark Green was citing based on our reporting, saying that only 23% of people are being removed or returned. So what does that mean? It means 77% of individuals have been allowed to stay in the nation after crossing. Now, the agency says the year following the end of Title 42, that was May 12th of 2023 to May 12th of 2024, that it removed 742,000 individuals. Well, according to DHS data, more than 3.2 million people were encountered across the nation during that same time frame, meaning, yes, just a little over 22% or just less than 23% were removed. Now, when we look at June 4th to September 13th, that is a time frame from when the president's executive action took place to the time frame that the data and the information was released from the agency. Well, over 553,000 people were encountered during that time frame. 131,000 were removed or returned, which that is about 23%. Take a listen to what else Chairman Mark Green had to say.
Border Patrol arrests of illegal aliens with criminal backgrounds have more than doubled on the Biden-Harris watch, from around 22,000 to more than 53,000. Apprehensions of Chinese nationals crossing the southwest border illegally exceed 36,000 just this fiscal year, more than FY07 through 20 combined.
Okay, so Nichole, it's important to note here that these figures that we're talking about, they do not include the CHMV parolees. These are migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela that have literally bypassed the border. They get processed down in Central America and then fly across our border under this parole program. We're talking about 30,000 individuals every single month. The vast majority of them obviously are staying because those individuals were paroled in. So when we count those figures as well, we're only looking at about a 21% removal rate. And we're hearing all about how these numbers are lower. The numbers are lower, Nichole. It's important also to distinguish that we're separating the terminology of these numbers. The same amount of people, if not more, are still entering our country each and every day based on our figures and statistics, Nichole.
All right, Ali Bradley live for us there in Del Rio, Texas. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.